forced into a deal on probation, or did you go to trial?
Nah, I felt like I was forced into it. I didn't go to trial for it.
Okay, and the reason why you took probation, how long you got for probation?
I got probation for 5 years.
Holy shit, another 5 years. So 5 years. Now, if you didn't get the 5 years, what would have happened?
I would have gone to trial. I basically was told that I had no chance whatsoever, and I would have gone. The deal.
Who told you you had no chance?
15. My lawyer. It was involuntary manslaughter.
Okay.
It wasn't my fault though. In my opinion, I feel like it could have just gone a little bit more deeper into looking after the guy that actually, caused the accident in the first place.
Gotcha.
Instead of
It's
just,
a vehicular, most likely?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So if you don't mind us asking, how much time were you looking at if you didn't cop to 5 years probation?
5 to 15.
Okay, so your lawyer advised you, hey, did you feel like you got a good deal?
I mean, 5 to 15 compared to 6 months and 5 years of probation, I guess I'll take that any day.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be straight up.
Yeah.
I'm with him.
Yeah.
If you would have told me 5 to 15 and said I'll take 6 months, and unfortunately though, I screw up my life a little bit, okay, because now I have a criminal record to worry about.
Right.
But at the same token, we're here to help this man. Definitely today to help this man.
Now, what do you do for work right now?
Right now, I'm just a bartender right down the road.
Okay.
Good. This, my friend, is from a forensic psychologist, and basically we teach self-employment to guys who are on probation, parolees. Why? Because you could survive and thrive with your own business. You don't have to worry about people telling you what to do, how to, and bosses that crap all over you, and landlords are going to tell you, "Oh, you got a record, bro."
Yeah.
Okay. Are you living at home? Oh, you.
Right now, I'm just sharing it with my parents.
Okay, you're lucky. Now, if you were looking for an apartment, the landlord would be looking at you like, "Yo, you got a record, right?"
I've had a lot of friends that can't even find anything, not even a job, just because of one simple thing, and on paper it seems something so crazy, but then if you just sit here and ask the guy what really happened, it's just stupid.
Bro, we've been asking. That's exactly what we're doing. We're asking the right questions, and we're getting the right answers. Unfortunately, they ain't happy. They ain't the happy answers.
No.
Because these are answers of, this is a system. This is a business. Everybody makes money. This is a money-making machine.
Oh, 110%.
Okay?
I think it's crazy that
But again, if I got 5 to 15, I'm looking at 5 to 15, and I'm scared shit, because I would be scared shit myself.
For sure.
Okay? And I say, well, Jesus, 6 months, and I got 5 years probation. Okay? And the reason I'm saying it to you is because I know somebody, okay, that was in the same exact court situation, and he had, I believe, 3 years.
No, I got scared into 5 years probation. Don't get me wrong, my case wasn't as serious, but I had 5 years probation, but I was coming here 3 days a week. I don't know what they got for you.
Yeah, no.
It's rough. So
3 days a week is crazy.
You know the deal.
Yeah.
You try and get a job, man.
It's tough.
Let's be honest. What are your plans for the future? Do you plan on being a bartender for the rest of your life?
Hell no.
So what's something you would be looking to do when you start
what's
your
yourself?
own business?
If you were to start your business, what are you thinking?
Honestly, if I could start a business, I would like to open my own shop before going through this
What kind of shop?
mechanic shop.
Okay,
Yeah.
beautiful. Okay, hear me out.
Sure.
Just so you know what we do. We actually take guys, okay, who are in a beautiful position.
Yeah.
I know it sounds crazy to say it, but you're in a great position because
For sure.
you're forced into self-employment, which is the best way to be wealthy in this country. Now you, mobile mechanic, is an amazing business for you.
It's huge.
Okay?
How much experience you have in that? You said you did that before you got your charge?
Well, honestly, yeah, but even then, I continued to work on my parents' cars. I kept, with the experience and everything like that. Me and my brothers are really big on, cars in general. So, with their cars, we've been working on theirs and everything.
Now, my suggestion, again, I'm going to intercede here a little bit.
Sure.
I would have uniform pricing. I would do oil changes. I would do changing, brakes and rotors. All the stuff that passes the inspections for New York. That's the stuff I would focus on.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
a lot of people would actually say, "Oh yeah, I'll do that." You have to get ramps. Nothing crazy, but you gotta I'm just telling you how I would do it.
No, for sure.
And again, look, we don't give no legal advice or anything like that, but we do business advice because that's what we do. How long you been on probation?
Today's my last day, to be very honest with you.
Last day? We caught you on the last day.
Congratulations, man! Holy shit! How did you do it?
Man, it was
You did 5 years?
Bro, 5 years.
This man has done 5 years in Nassau County probation. This man should be given a Medal of Honor.
Man.
Good job. What's your name?
My name is Kevin.
Kevin, Tim Larkin, man. Honor to meet you, bro.
I'll tell you, you're in the perfect prime position.
Yeah.
This program is free, bro. You go on the website, scan that QR code. Just put in your information. I'll get you on right away.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Bro, you don't want to. You're free now.
Nah, honestly, listen. I also have a union membership, and it's
Okay.
in the city. And
beautiful.
It's tough, though.
It's tough.
trying to keep a
Union's tough.
40-hour job
It's tough.
while trying to take public transportation from Freeport all the way out to maybe the Bronx.
Yeah, right,
Staten
How
Island.
many times you had to come for probation? Once a month?
Once a month.
Oh, you got lucky.
I started off at once a month, yeah.
Okay, you got
At first
lucky.
it was 2 times a month, and then I got once a month.
Well, I got to tell you, one thing I will say, he had a good lawyer.
Yeah.
He had a good lawyer because 5 to 15, you
Yeah,
get a good lawyer.
Yeah, he
But
did
you also
everything
clean as
that
a
he
whistle.
could.
You're clean, bro. You know, and that's the biggest thing.
Yeah,
Once you
man.
clean,
They were trying to find every single thing to pin everything on me, and then
It's tough. Now, the whole 5 years, did you have to do the piss test, or they cut you off a little bit?
they
after?
cut me off a little bit right after.
because you didn't have a drug problem.
Yeah, there was-
Yeah,
there
they're
was
pretty cool
something
about
like
that.
that.
They're not gonna. Some of them know if you look that way, they just keep doing it to you to bust
Yeah.
your coyones, you know.
Nah, I think it's just more the way that the system is set up and the way that they have, like, you know, the way that they want to, like, I guess, push everything to catch everything to just pretty much follow the money at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Now that this man has completed 5 years, he's a freaking veteran.
That's amazing.
I want you to give advice to anyone else who just starts out and said, "Oh my God, I got probation for 5 years." What advice would you give to me if I just got probation and I had to go through what you went through for 5 years?
Man, just take a deep breath. Honestly, just taking that 1 second deep breath is just more than enough. It's very overwhelming, you know, especially with like, man, I can't get a job, I can't stay stable, you know, things and that. Sometimes just that 1 second of the deep breath, just let everything go.
What kind
It's
of,
more
when
than
you
enough.
went to your experience, I don't mean to get, but I'm going to get a little,
Nah,
I'm going to get
sure,
personal.
sure.
When you get in there, what's your experience? Like when you first got in there and the guy asked you questions, is there anything I should be knowing ahead of time? Like preparing myself if I'm going to be on probation? Like what questions is he going to ask me that might be?
Man, at least when I did my pre-screening, it was like the worst interview I ever had.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was. I was getting basically bombarded with a lot of, you know, are you a drug addict? Are you an alcoholic? Are you this? Are you that? Do you have any criminal history? Are you a gang member? All this stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff. And then
Right.
even right after,
Right.
basically the officer that did my pre-screening tried to make me look out to be a cause of a parental felon, I guess.
Got it. Yeah.
Gotta like those things. So I would say just watch what you say, pretty much.
Absolutely. Good advice. Question: has your PO ever surprised you at your house? Has he ever came for a
Yeah.
surprise visit?
How often were those?
I only had one.
In 5 years?
One in 5 years.
And why? What did you do? You didn't show up for an appointment? Were you ever late to an appointment and they
Yeah.
freaked out?
No, it's just the standard thing.
It's
they
just
do.
standard thing.
Yeah, they'll pop in, but that's crazy how it was only once, bro.
Yeah, once.
Yeah, in 5 years.
My dad.
Man's
my,
a saint.
My dad was on probation for a DWI,
Right.
and now he had them like very often. He had them very, very often.
I guess it depends
It wasn't
on the
like
PO
once
too.
a month. It was like once every 2, but like they were on it.
So in other words, your dad had a hard ass and you had kind of a softie, I guess.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
For whatever the energies of the earth, whatever
I
it
hear you,
was,
I
like
hear you.
it played
You
right.
attracted that to you, bro. You're like a magnet that you
It
attracted
played right.
that to you. I
it
got
played
you.
right to me. It was definitely hard. I won't say that mine was as hard, but it was tough. But at least the people that were around me wasn't that.
Okay,
that
now I'm going to ask you a harder question.
Sure.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, your dating life, bro. When you go out with a girl, did she check you out behind your back and ghost you? Like some guys have criminal records and they're like, oh shoot, I'm going out with so and so. Oh my God, he's got a record. Did it ever come up or no?
Try your best not to put that out there.
Right.
You know what
Okay.
I mean? And then when the conversation comes up, and if it feels it's right, then it's right.
Okay,
You know what I
so
mean?
usually you come forth, right, just in case that she doesn't think or no. It doesn't really, if you're on probation, really it's going to be wiped out anyway eventually.
Nah, at the end of the day, I just don't bring it up.
Exactly.
Now, in society in itself, in your 5 years after your record, whoever knew about it, did you ever face any like scrutiny from family, friends, peers around you?
Oh yeah, when this whole situation was starting back in the day, I had people. My brothers got a shit ton of it. When they were going to school, they were like, "Yeah, your brother's a fucking killer. Your brother's a this. Your brother's a that."
yeah.
Then you got. I used to go to church, and I was really big on church back in the day. And then you got the same,
They
the
turned
same
on you?
brothers and sisters.
It's
like,
terrible.
yeah, you're not gonna make it in life. You're not gonna make it to heaven. This and that. Just like,
Right.
bro, like, what kind of shit is
But
this,
doesn't
though?
Jesus believe in forgiveness?
No, 100%.
100%.
That's the
I mean,
whole
doesn't
point.
Jesus believe in second chances?
At the end of
Was
the
he on the
day-
cross and he gave a thief a second chance? I'm just saying.
No, it's not up to you or you
Exactly.
to put your opinion. It's
Right.
up to me and God to figure
Right.
that shit out.
That's right.
Ain't
That's
that
right.
the truth, bro?
In my
That's right.
opinion.
Any parting words for anyone else who's about to embark on this? Any parting words? Could
And-
kicking the ass.
Nah, man, just buckle up.
Buckle up is right.
Fucking buckle
Get
up.
ready for the ride.
That's it, man. Just
You know,
buckle up.
It's good you got a decent PO.
Yeah.
And others, I'm sure, will get easier ones, harder ones.
I've heard stories, man. Even just being in the county, I've heard stories, man.
it's
Right.
Even then, I've heard stories. It's terrible the way that they do things. There's certain people just want to like, you know, just give them a little bit of power. It's more
Well,
than enough,
instead of
you know?
5 to 15, I think taking the 5-year probation is probably more. And
Yeah.
again,
It's a walk in the
but the
park
sad thing
compared
about it
to-
is constitutionally, you know, you had a chance to win, but again, the chance to win is almost null.
And so, because at the end of the day, the way that they set it up is for you to
Of
fail.
course.
It's for you to fail.
Well, 'cause, yeah.
I've been after my whole probation situation and everything. I've been looking into it, and nah, man.
Right, right.
This shit is corrupt, man.
Yeah, it'll blow
Right.
your mind. And we did a 2-year research project before we actually built the program.
Yeah.
Tim and
Yeah.
his daughter, and
Bro,
it's
it's-
scary.
Yeah.
How much money is made from this system. I made a video the other day. This compound probably costs tens of millions. Supreme Court, county court,
Yeah.
probation, parole.
Yeah.
The amount of money that comes into this. And it's good that you realize that. But
No.
you know, at the same time, you didn't let yourself get caught up.
Nah,
You
nah,
did your bid. You
not
did
at
your,
all. I did what I had to do, pretty much. Yeah, just buckle up, and all I kept thinking about was that what if? What if it was the 5 to 15?